Let there be light. Ka-chow. Hi everyone, it's Jack here at Mainsgill. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching the YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tell everyone about it, ring the little bell, you know the crack. We'll see how many subscribers we can get. We're trying to get it there, first year's coming up, so we're trying to see how many we can get. So I thought I'd better show you the cattle shed, how it's doing, because something good's happened today. As you might have already guessed, by the way you can see me, the lights are up and they're looking impressive. So it's coming together well now, the shed. So if you look here, as you can see, the lights are all up. They're all on now, so the LEDs. So the electricians told me that we'd gone a bit over the top with the lights, but we said we wanted to go over top with the lights because this is the building where I'm going to be carving my cows. So come the middle of the night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever time I'm here carving them, last thing I need is to be in here in the dark trying to carve cows. So if you see there, we've got lights up, we've just got 3 strips, LEDs, one down the centre and then one either side. So they're looking well. We've got some on the outside, just to light the yard up, so they're out there. So that obviously that's all to yet, and we're going to concrete it. Also, since I last showed you a video, we got shuttering, so I showed you the boxes set up. So we were meant to be concreting, we just haven't got around to it yet. We've been waiting for the shuttering to come, but it's here now. So if you see here, what's going on here, I know you're thinking what's going on. So what's going on here is this here, between that box there and this wood here, is where the scrape passage is going to be. So this is where the cows are going to stand to eat. There's going to be a feed barrier here in between these boxes, and the cows are going to eat through there. So this here is going to get scraped out. So we try and scrape out every day, if not every 2 days. We always scrape out the front, and we definitely scrape up before we bed up. Just, it's what we do. I don't know why. It just keeps it nice and tidy, keeps the cows happy, and also it can it just helps with the feet, because if they're stood in muck, nobody wants to see the cows stood in muck, because that's when they can get bad feet. So we like to be able to keep it clean for them where they stand. So like I said, from here to here is the scrape out passage. But what we're actually doing to get this first concrete down is the concrete. So some more shuttering to set up here tomorrow, so you'll see that as well. But what we're doing is we're concreting from there through here and to that shuttering there. So why that is because there's going to be some posts going in here, and last thing we need is to be putting some posts in here and concreting along there, and then being right on the edge of the concrete. So we've gone past with the shuttering, so the posts aren't going to be on the edge of it, they're going to be in the middle of it to give it a good strong hold. So that's going to look well. I think they might have been in last, oh, they were digging him in last time you were here. So last time I showed you when we were here, they were digging. So they were digging the water pipes in. So you can see here, they're all in now, so they're ready for the water troughs. Because where this wood is down here, I never said there these posts are. This is where I said it's going to be a scrape out passage up here. There's going to be posts in here, and depending on where it is, the building is going to be split into 4 pens down each side, and these are going to be able to lock. So you'll be able to lock all the cattle on this side, or you can lock all the cattle on this side, depending on whether you're wanting to scrape out here or whether you're wanting to do a proper deep muck out and muck all the back out. So that's that. Also, as well as that, like I said, the water troughs are in, so they're going to be for the water troughs. So the water troughs are going to sit on this railing, so they're going to be down here, all these railings. But I've seen it when a few people have put sheds up, they've put the railings in and they've just done it like that. We're going to have a curb which steps out on either side, that side and this side, so that when you're scraping out, there is no chance of the JCB load all, there's no chance of the load all hitting that and catching the metalwork. Because last thing you need is to put up a new shed, spend the money on it, making it look smart, and then come in with a load all and bray into it and snap it or bend it. So that's the last thing you need. So we're going to put a curb down either side to make sure that we're stepped off. And then this in the middle here is going to be the feed passage. So it's a good big feed passage, it's 20-foot feed passage, so it's a nice wide feed passage. At the other shed, at the other farm where we have, the shed there, the feed passage isn't as big, it's only 15 foot, which is still a good size feed passage, I'm not going to lie. But the problem is, when you're feeding them, once you've fed down one side, and then you feed down the other side. If you want to bed up, because when we're doing it, generally it's a two-man job, so generally we'll have someone feeding and someone bedding at the same time, so that we can crack on and get the job done, so we can go and do something else. So the problem is, once you've gotten fed on both sides, the straw chopper man, if he's still to finish off, he ends up driving on the food pretty much. By the time it's ended up in there, it gets too narrow for the tractor, even though it's on a little tractor, and you end up with driving on the feed, and it just doesn't make it as palatable. And that's the main thing, you want palatable food for the cattle, so that's why we want it to be just right, 20 foot wide, nice big feed passage, no driving on the food, no excuses, so it'll look the part, and it'll do the job, it'll be good. But as you can see, it's looking well, good big shed. Happy with the lights, very happy with the lights. So I see them here before, so I've just been fetching some efforts through to the buildings down the yard, and I came through with the first ones, and I just see them, and they said they were nearly on, and then I come back, they said they're nearly on, but they were going, they'd be gone by the time I got back, and they were going to be on. So anyway, I've come back and flicked them on, and here they are, looking good, just what we need. So that's grand. I hope you've enjoyed watching. You've seen the building coming together. We're going to be concreting soon, so I'll be able to get some good videos of that, because you like my last concreting video, some of you, by sounds of it. So if you have a look on there, you can see that. And that's it. And also, sorry I haven't had as many videos. I've been a bit tied up because me and Claire have been moving into the farmhouse here, so we're both here now, ready for when we get my cows here and we can get calving. I'm just over there, so nice and handy, get the job done. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tell everyone about it. Hope you like the shed. Good job. See you later. Cheers.